How's it going, everybody? Here's the situation. I'm home for the holidays, so the lighting's a little worse, the audio may be a little worse, and for some reason, I look a little worse. I couldn't really bring a lot of lighting equipment with me, and right now I've got about an hour of sunlight left, so that's distressing. And just to quickly answer an inevitable question I'm predicting to get a ton in the comments, yes, I know my closet light is on. I'm hoping that gives a nice little splash of color. Maybe it's just incredibly distracting. But there's no time for that, because reactions don't wait for any holiday. Please don't tell my mom, dad, or girlfriend I said that. They're all very worried about my mental well-being. And now, let's get into the show. But first, we gotta talk about today's sponsor, Squarespace. There are two things in this world that I know to be true: the power of friendship and the importance of a great website. Whether you're a business owner, a hobbyist, or just a college graduate looking to build up a portfolio, having a clean, professional website is what's gonna set you apart from your competition and get you recognition. Squarespace makes it incredibly easy to build your own website with dozens of templates to choose from, tools to upload videos and show off your best work, and detailed analytics to help you understand your growing business. On top of that, Squarespace's Video Studio app allows you to edit and upload professional-looking videos to really show off your best work. So if you want to take your business to the next level, make sure you go to squarespace.com to get your hands on a free trial today. And when you're ready to launch, make sure you go to squarespace.com/dannymotta to get 10% off your purchase of a website. And now, on with the show.
I used to always come here to visit my friend Bumi. Wow. We don't have cities like this in the South Pole.
Oh my god, you don't say. Not really dealing out any hot takes here, Katara. I've seen the South Pole. It's 3 huts and a ditch to poop in.
What kind of slum do you think this is? Oh, my cabbages!
Yo, don't feel bad for this guy. The next 6 times you see this man, he's got a full cart stacked with cabbages ready to go. This dude's always like, oh no, my cabbages. Dog, you're rich!
My business is my business, young man, and none of yours! I've got half a mind to bend you over my knee and pedal your backside!
Oh, Aang's gonna bend this man's head up his ass if he doesn't shut his trap.
Name's Bonzu, Pippin Pedalopsicopoulos the third, and these are my grandkids.
Hi, June Pippin Pedalopsicopoulos.
You can't tell me Katara wasn't the South Pole's slickest con artist with how fast she moved into that role. Katara's over here like, you know, before I became a waterbender, they used to call me Slippin' Jimmy.
You're a strong young boy. Show some respect for the elderly and carry your grandfather's bag.
What are they paying this guy to go above and beyond the line of duty here? Dude's job is to guard Omashu, not instill good morals into the youth.
Earthbending brings the packages up, and gravity brings them down.
Great, so they get their mail on time.
Ooh, Big Dick Sokka, not impressed. Have you ever even seen mail before? Have you ever even seen Earth before? You sure are judgmental for a guy who's never seen the ground not be white before. This seems like an insane way to deliver weapons. If I order a box of knives online, the package isn't gonna come with a bunch of blades sticking out of it.
My cabbages!
Not even 10 minutes later, this dude's got a full second cart ready to go. What are you really selling, old man? I know this cabbage business is a front.
You're gonna pay for this!
2 cabbages, please.
Not that he needs the money.
Your Majesty, these juveniles were arrested for vandalism, traveling under false pretenses, and malicious destruction of cabbages.
Off with their heads!
Yo, they do deserve the death penalty, though. Aang destroyed several buildings, and allegedly this man's livelihood.
Is it just me, or is this guy's crown a little crooked?
Katara, are you trying to die right now? You guys are currently on trial for multiple crimes. You want to add treason to that list?
I'm from Kangaroo Island.
Oh, Kangaroo Island, eh? I hear that place is really hopping.
Oh, nice, nice! Zing!
I'm the Avatar. Doing my Avatar thing, keeping the world safe.
Yeah, doing your Avatar thing of destroying the city.
You can't keep us here. Let us leave.
He super can, Katara. You guys have no rights.
My liege, do you mean the good chamber or the bad chamber?
The newly refurbished chamber.
Wait, which one are we talking about?
I like this deep dive we're getting into Omashu's prison system reforms.
The air vents!
If you think we're gonna fit through there, you're crazier than that king.
We can't. but Momo can.
Okay, so Momo's good for literally one thing.
I need you to find Appa and bust us out of here.
And that's finding Appa!
First, Avatar, what do you think of my new outfit? I want your honest opinion.
Tell him he looks fresh.
I guess it's fine.
Oh, it's fine, alright. Dude's rocking that purple robe.
It seems I've lost my lunchbox key and I'm hungry.
I get that Bumi's testing Aang, but what is this chamber for otherwise? Like, how is a non-airbender supposed to do this? And a waterbender would, like, nail this instantly. Is this just here on the off chance an airbender shows up? Oh, that was metal as hell! Aang channeled Avatar Kratos there for a second.
Guys, are you okay?
Other than the crystals slowly encasing my entire body, doing great.
Yo, not a bad look, though. At least you'll die wearing the world's bougiest prom dress. Sokka will die looking like a bucket of popcorn.
So you're saying whoever I point to, that's the person I get to fight?
Choose wisely.
Don't be choosing Bumi, Aang!
Wrong choice.
Oh, hype! He's so hyped to fight Aang! What are you doing, Aang? This guy's literally the king of this city. On top of that, he's got old man and crazy person strength on his side.
Typical airbender tactic. Avoid and evade.
God, that is just like an airbender. Dodging the rocks I throw at your head.
Did someone leave the windows open? It feels a little drafty in here.
Aang, quit blowing this guy and fight him already! Why does this fight go harder than, like, most of the other fights in this show? I think this is the first and last time Aang ever makes a tornado, and he uses it to throw a fucking mausoleum at Bumi. I totally forgot how crazy this fight is. This is like watching Dumbledore and Voldemort fight in Order of the Phoenix.
Now, you must answer one question.
That's not fair! You said you would release my friends if I finish your tests!
Did Aang almost just pass out there for a second? What the hell was that?
Answer this one question, and I will set your friends free. What is my name?
Rumpelstiltskin!
Maybe it's some kind of riddle.
I got it!
Yeah?
He's an earthbender, right? Rocky!
Okay, but let's not act like Sokka isn't close.
Bumi, you're a mad genius.
Oh yeah, because that's so much different from Rocky.
Little help!
Dynamite is made of rock candy.
What a weird piece of lore that earthbenders can also bend rock candy. So does that imply that rock candy in this world is made from literal rocks? Or that earthbenders can bend sugar? Or that earthbenders can just bend anything vaguely shaped like a rock?
So this crazy king is your old friend Bumi?
Katara's still trying to get executed for treason over here.
Who are you calling old? Okay, I'm old.
She also called you crazy.
You must master the 4 elements and confront the Fire Lord. And when you do, I hope you will think like a mad genius.
Whoa, crazy foreshadowing. Oh, that's wild foreshadowing, considering that's exactly what Aang does. I know I'm not about to throw out any hot takes with this statement, but I do love that Bumi is actually wise in his craziness. Like, I don't know, after seeing him be like an obnoxious little runt in the flashbacks, I like seeing that he's also, like, doing a pretty great job running Omashu. And when the time calls for it, he could just, like, dish out some pretty good sage advice.
And you'll need Momo, too.
He will not need Momo, you crazy old geezer! Brief episode transition. Please like and comment on this video. I know that was pretty blunt, but I am vaguely nervous that the poor quality of today's background is gonna impact this video's views to newer audiences. So if you enjoy my content and you're enjoying this series, please leave a like, please comment on this video, it really does help creators out a ton. And if you like what you're seeing here and you want to get more content not found anywhere else, make sure you consider subscribing to my Patreon. You guys like how my Patreon plug voice is slightly different from my regular voice? But on my Patreon, you'll get access to exclusive reaction videos, Discord server access, and VODs of my previous live streams and all my live streams to come. Content may be a little sparse in the next couple of weeks considering the holidays, so if you're hungry for more content from me, Patreon's a great way to find it. But if Patreon's not really your thing, I do have a second channel where I upload video game and movie analysis videos that are still funny, but not reactions. That one's called Honestly Brutal, and the link to that will be in the description below, along with the Patreon link. Now, on to the next one.
Dig in.
Seriously, what else you got?
I don't know what you're acting all cute for, Momo. If they don't like Sokka's nuts, you're next on the menu. Momo still hasn't left his I'm not food arc.
An earthbender.
Let's go meet him.
He looks dangerous, so we better approach cautiously.
Hello there.
Katara, I know this worked for Aang, but there's a big difference between an unconscious 12-year-old boy and a strange man literally training for war.
Maybe we're near a village. And I bet that village has a market.
Which means no nuts for dinner.
Oh, it's No Nut November for Team Avatar.
You know how dangerous that is? You know what would happen if they caught you earthbending.
Open up!
We've caught you earthbending.
And we wouldn't want an accident, would we? Fire. It's sometimes so hard to control.
Can we give Jared Leto a break over here? Haru's poor mom looks like she's one skipped meal away from ending up in a grave.
He must never use his abilities.
How can you say that? Haru has a gift. Asking him not to earthbend is like asking me not to waterbend.
Nobody's asking you anything, Katara. God, the leaps she just had to go through to make this about her. Katara's like, asking Haru not to earthbend is like asking me not to waterbend. And Haru's mom's just like, do you waterbend a lot? Who are you?
What can the Fire Nation do to you that they haven't done already?
They could take Haru away, like they took his father.
Don't you say it, Katara. You hold your goddamn tongue.
Thanks. I'll make sure Appa doesn't eat all your hay.
Appa's like, the hell you will! Try it, bald boy, let's see you run them hands! I'm about to go from Sky Bison to Mike Tyson if you take a step over here!
He taught me everything I know.
See this necklace?
Yep, here it comes. Katara's been sitting on this one since they left the village. The second Haru's mom said they took his dad, Katara was like, you don't say.
It's not working. We have to get help.
There's no time. Pull harder.
Haru, you trying to get Katara to Mortal Kombat this man? She pulls this man's torso any harder, she's gonna end up doing a fatality. Haru, like, grinds this man's legs off and just stands there like, maybe I should have lifted the rocks.
If they discover you're here, Aang, we'll be eating fireballs for breakfast. Good night.
I'd rather eat fireballs than nuts.
Ooh, alright, Katara, damn. Goddamn.
That's him. That's the Earthbender.
I love how Avatar has never been afraid to make its world brutally honest. Like, Haru saved this man's life, which by the laws of being a children's show, should mean he gets rewarded. But this dude ends up turning Haru into the Fire Nation, thus punishing him for his good deed. So not only does Haru learn that you won't always be rewarded for using your gifts for good, but sometimes you might actually get punished for it. I love seeing this lesson in media because it's so tough to teach children that. Like, the idea that you should do good things just because they're good, rather than because you may get a reward for it, is so hard to teach kids, because if you show kids that you'll get punished sometimes for doing good, you run the risk of just teaching them to never act good, which is why most shows just tell kids that if you do something good, good things will happen to you. But what makes Avatar so mature is that since it takes place in this setting of wartime, every action characters make could have deadly consequences. We'll see the same lesson come up again in Zuko Alone, and if you want, I already have, like, a full, deep analysis breakdown of that episode on this channel. It's super good. Check it out.
Slow down, Katara. When did this happen?
Haru's mother said they came for him at midnight.
Then it's too late to track him. He's long gone.
Don't worry, Katara, we'll find him. Now what happened? The Fire Nation came and took him in the middle of the night. He's dead, Katara. I hope you've learned a valuable lesson.
Yeah, just relax. You're taking all the fun out of this.
By this, do you mean intentionally being captured by an army of ruthless firebenders?
Exactly.
You know how in the first episode I praised this show for having its characters take dangerous situations seriously? Here's an example of them also doing the opposite. Aang works so well here because he's not just silly and quippy because he's an asshole. He's goofy because he still doesn't fully grasp the devastating situation the world is in. He's never experienced war before, all the firebenders he's grown up knowing were all friendly people. Dude's like 6 days out of the icebox, just trying to get a handle on what's changed. And he's 12. But then, by the later seasons, he starts taking things more seriously because he understands how dangerous the firebenders actually are. This is the reason that the Tom Holland Spider-Man annoys me so much, because Marvel, can't seem to get this right. Like in the first Spider-Man movie, Tom Holland is kinda selfish and arrogant, but it's endearing because he's new to being Spider-Man, and he's young. But then he goes to space, and he dies for 5 years, and then he's betrayed by Mysterio, and after all that, he's still a selfish asshole by No Way Home. After 5 movies of being Spider-Man, he is still just as immature and just as selfish as when he started. Aang has a thematic reason for being this selfish and arrogant, and grows by season 2.
That lemur! He's earthbending!
Damn it, Momo, stay in your lane!
Earthbenders, it is my pleasure to welcome you aboard my modest shipyard.
Hey, George Takai. Funny seeing you here.
I'm sorry, but we're powerless.
We'll see about that.
Oh my god, wait, what? What are you about to do?
Earthbenders! You don't know me, but I know of you.
Oh no, I remember this. This is embarrassing.
The time to fight back is now. I can tell you the Avatar has returned!
Katara's gotta stop shouting all this politically dangerous shit. First she called King Bumi nuts to his face, and now she's shouting that the Avatar's returned on this Fire Nation prison barge.
We don't have much time. What are we gonna do?
I wish I knew how to make a hurricane.
You made a whole ass tornado in the last episode.
If there was just a way to help them help themselves.
For that, they need some kind of earth or some rock.
Some kind of sugar or candy, perhaps.
No, it's not. Look at the smoke. I bet they're burning coal. In other words, Earth.
Oh, that's so clever. Oh, I totally forgot about this. I thought, for some reason I tricked myself into thinking that Katara saves them because they're surrounded by water, and that's the gimmick. Them having coal on the ship is so much cooler. Oh, let's get it, Haru! Dude said, Haru, do you think you're fucking talking to?
For the Earth Kingdom, attack!
Yo, let's get it, Haru's dad! I like how with 4 other earthbenders helping him out, it's still, physically difficult for him to bend because he's so out of practice. And look, I know, out of all of my comments, this one's gonna get the most oh, it's just a show, dude, it's not that deep. But fuck you, yes it is, and here's why. Remember that little line I made fun of earlier where Katara's asking him not to bend is like asking me not to bend. This episode has established that bending isn't just a fun martial arts technique, it's a way of life for benders. So keeping these earthbenders on this metal ship isn't just keeping them in captivity, it's severing a piece of their spirit from them. And in a show where so far everyone has just bent materials effortlessly, this one time where we see somebody actually struggle to do it, is 100% intentional. Oh my god, look at Sokka John Wick his way through this prison barge. Dude just took down 4 spearmen in 10 seconds. The next time a debate about who the best non-bending fighter is, that moment better come up.
No, please, I can't swim.
Don't worry, I hear cowards float.
Dead. Killed that guy. Also, I love the fucking just how smooth dropping him was. That was so cool.
All it took was a little coal.
It wasn't the coal, Katara. It was you.
It was the coal, though. You guys weren't about to do shit until the coal got introduced. And that is episodes 5 and 6 of Avatar: The Last Airbender. Dude, Season 1 bangs. Season 1 goes so hard. I didn't realize how, like, every episode of the first at least 6 are, like, iconic, classic episodes. Like, near perfect episodes from beginning to end. That, like, oh my god. Like, what? Who's gonna argue with me? I've been so pleasantly surprised with the quality of these episodes. And I'm interested... I know this is thinking way far ahead, but I'm interested to see Season 3, because I remember that one being my least favorite out of Season 2 and 3, and I just assumed I didn't like Season 1, so I skipped over it. But now that I'm rewatching Season 1, it's so good. It's, like, incredibly good. Let me know in the comments what your favorite season is, and if you like this video, once again, please make sure you leave a like on it. I will see you guys next time.
But now I always seem to freeze the things I love.